I kind of eat recruiting.
Okay.
You don't really eat recruiting?
I find my stories elsewhere.
Okay. All to say, it's really not that bad. Okay, first, I'm a great Michelle Beadle.
Yes.
I am.
I've seen you work a blouse. You're very good. You're very good.
See what you did there? I'm a great Rachel Nichols.
I have no follow-ups.
Okay. Oh, man. I am a superior Mike Greenberg.
Okay.
Okay. I wanted to talk about Caleb Williams.
Shout out to inferior Mike Greenberg out there.
Yeah, he's the one doing Get Up.
Of course.
Okay. Anyway, so Caleb Williams is the 5-star prospect du jour. Why is Caleb Williams the 5-star prospect du jour? Well, it's because a dude named Brock Vandegrift, who was committed to Oklahoma for all of 6 months, decided, you know what? I've come to realize Norman, Oklahoma is actually kind of far from Georgia.
Yes.
And while I know that I should probably be playing for Lincoln Riley, I don't think I'm going to be able to put up with being that far from home. Now, he said this on January 1st, which is, 3 days after Oklahoma got embarrassed in the Peach Bowl.
Yes, but as we discussed, it's the year of living your truth. And then he decided
to just reopen his recruitment. So we'll see where he ends up. Maybe he's going to be a Mike Leach prospect. We'll see.
Oh, we can only hope.
Right. That means that Oklahoma has to move on to another 2021 quarterback, which is a lot more important than the 2020 quarterback cycle. Ended up with one, for which there's a really good story. Chandler Morris is Chad Morris's kid. Chandler Morris announced and signed his national letter of intent, made a declaration on ESPN2, the Under Armour All-America game, that he was going to Oklahoma, even threw the horns down with his dad, Chad, in the background, his mom. And what I love most about this is Chandler said that Lincoln kept his word to him, saying, hey, there are other offers out there, but I'm only recruiting you. And you're the only quarterback that I will be taking in the 2020 class. If you don't want to go to Oklahoma, I'm not taking another quarterback. You need to know that. And he had said that apparently before Kiddo committed to play at Arkansas for his dad, and especially after the Kiddo reopened his recruitment when his dad got fired.
Okay.
This was not always in doubt because he was also being recruited by Boise State, Vatech, and then Auburn. Because people will know Chad Morris is a Gus Malzahn disciple. As a matter of fact, favorite part of Chad Morris's come up is he got his butt handed to him at Stephenville, went up to Springdale, said, teach me the offense. He taught him the offense. And Chad Morris took that offense, won a bunch of games in Texas, went to TU, won a bunch of games, went to Clemson, won a bunch of games, right? Now he's the offense coordinator at Auburn, basically chief strategist for play caller Gus Malzahn. So there would have been great, appreciation and understanding if Chandler Morris had decided to go play at Auburn for his dad and Gus Malzahn, even with a quarterback in the class. But seeing as people want to get Gus Malzahn fired every other day,
Don't they?
he made a smarter decision to some. Because one, his dad might not actually be there next year anyway. And two, Lincoln Riley ain't going nowhere.
Small pause real quick. And that's why I'm so excited about this SEC West as it is going to be going into next season. Because it might be the only season that is going to be that.
Yes, that's 100% correct. So, in all of that, I'm actually watching to see if Jimbo Fisher puts together like 5 and 7. How many people are like, Chad Morris is just over there, guys. He's from Texas. It's in there. So, you got the 2020 quarterback, but you were able to take your time because you have this kiddo named Spencer Rattler, who is competing, in air quotes, for the job with Tanner Mordecai this season. If it is not Spencer Rattler, who Lincoln Riley announces in August, there won't be a riot, but people will have picked up forks and shovels, and they will have started dousing their torches with gasoline. Because the first time that Tanner Mordecai throws an interception, people are going to be like, okay, Lincoln, it's a nice try. We understand.
Right.
He's not going anywhere. He's here for the season. He can't go into the portal. We know what you did. Now we need you to undo it. Because Rattler is just that dude. Throwing 40-yard passes behind his back, on ropes to people that are standing still.
No, he has a very nice growing collection of highlight consumables. This game might be real nice.
Right. And that's the thinking.
I'm now on the bandwagon.
But you're going to need somebody behind him, and it probably ain't going to be Chandler Morris. It's going to be this 2021 prospect that is left at 5 stars that you know that Lincoln Riley want to go get is Caleb Williams. But Caleb Williams is being pursued heavily by LSU.
Right.
So much so that he took a 4-day trip to Baton Rouge in November, and he is text buddies with Joe Burrow and was hanging out with Joe Burrow. They really want them some Caleb Williams. Clemson has said to him, look, you are the only quarterback we have offered in the 2021 class. We'll probably offer somebody else, but we're recruiting you. Mm-hmm. That is on the heels of them getting DJ Uiagalelei in as their signee, who was playing Joe Burrow in practice for the national championship. Can you say his name yet? No?
Not yet.
Okay.
Still working on it.
Okay. I had to practice. DJ Uiagalelei is 6'5", 250.
So are we talking about practice?
Yeah, well, if I'm gonna be Michelle Beadle, I gotta get the reps in. I can't be butchering people's names, even though I just gotta work through it. So if Caleb Williams decided to go to LSU, it would make a lot of sense because Miles Brennan ain't gonna be. I don't think Miles Brennan is what you want at LSU right now. Okay. However, the portal probably gonna open up for LSU here in the very near future.
Right.
And with De'Aaron King probably staying at Houston, we think, but also being one of these wild commodities should he decide to go into the portal, because his former offensive coordinator, Kendall Briles, is at Arkansas. They need a quarterback. We all know that Joe Burrow is probably going to be the first pick in the draft. LSU needs a quarterback. Georgia picked up Jamie Newman, which is store brand Cam Newton. And it ain't going to matter if James Coley ain't allowed to, let the dude chuck the ball all over the yard. There are a number of places for which we could see De'Aaron King, but I'm fascinated by the 2021 class because it's really talented. And Lincoln is going to actually have to earn his paycheck this year. Because if he's able to keep Alex Grinch from going to Washington State, which, he could, he's also going to have to be breaking in this new group of kiddos, for which I'm watching highlight tape, putting together, video and whatnot, and going, yo, some of these kids can absolutely play. But then you're going to have to fill out this 2021 class, which is going to have to pop in the way the 2019 class popped, because the odd years for Oklahoma are going to be your, let's call it prima recruiting years, because that's when you're going to be able to recruit skill positions at great need. So all of this to say, how much of the 2021 class is going to be dependent on Lincoln Riley as a recruiter, and how much of it's going to be dependent on how well they perform? Because yes, Lincoln Riley is 36-6. He's had 12-2, 12-2, 12-2. You know what that number is that matters, though?
You got to get that national championship. For him, 0-3 for the playoffs.
For the bowl season. Forget the playoffs.
I mean, okay.
I mean, he's been in 3 playoffs. But
no, that's what I was about to say.
That's the Texas team.
Is it what's better, to lose a first round playoff game or to win a trash.com bowl? You
would say lose a playoff game by 49.
I mean, it's not great.
Give up a 17-point lead in the second quarter.
It could be better.
Get beat down 28-0 in the first quarter.
Yes, we know.
So
lose those.
It's not just it's how you lose them. It's how you lose them.
Okay.
Because to be the 4th best team in this year was almost guaranteed of what you saw. Everybody's like, yo, the 3 teams are the 3 teams, and this is why we don't need to expand the playoff. To which I'm going, no. First of all, I want an Everest climb for my national championship. Okay? I don't want no easy wins. I don't want anybody being able to dodge anybody else. I want 16 teams. I want everybody able to get these hands. Like, hey, man, what did they say? Dental work is expensive, but these hands is cheap, fam.
Okay, that to say, so what would be incumbent upon is just that